Well, thank you for having me, first of all, Andrew. Thank you so much. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. Listen, video, Social Video Spark is very, very powerful. And one of the things that I want you guys to know is that if you know how to use the software in different types of ways, one of the biggest ways is e-commerce right now. And one of the biggest ways that you can use this software is to start creating videos for e-commerce type products. And I have been crushing it in the last 6 to 7 months here with selling physical e-commerce goods by using video as well as Facebook ads. So we closed up our September month last week here, and we ended up doing about $33,000 in sales on one of my niches. We've got many niches that we're working on, and many of this stuff is done through video ads. So that's why this ties into using Video Spark, Social Video Spark, and getting into e-commerce. If you would like to know how I was able to generate $33,000 last month using social and video and Facebook ads, give me a big yes in the chat box if this is something that you would like me to really dig into and share with you guys how you can take this piece of software that now you guys know how to launch videos and stuff like that, well, how you can use e-commerce and social media together, and how I was able to sell well over $30,000 worth of products. And everyone here is going like super excited, and everyone's going crazy, and that's awesome. So Barry, that's what I'm going to share with everyone today, how I was able to find these types of products, how we're selling them, the Facebook ads, all of this kind of stuff in one training session, and we hope that you guys get a lot of value from it today. So I'm excited for sure.
Now, the amazing thing is that, Roger, you found what we're about to share with everyone today. Literally, you found it and you got this thing up and running. It was making for you over $30,000 in the first couple of weeks of starting this. This isn't something that you've been building up for the last 12 months. And what I'd like you to show, as we do show everyone how to do this step by step, I want you to show everyone how it was at the beginning. Forget what you've been doing now. I want you to show, August. I want you to show the initial months, the initial couple of weeks, because I want everyone that's on the training today to be able to walk through this process as if they are a beginner to this strategy like you were when you started out, so they can follow in your footsteps. So is that okay with you?
Yeah, let me just load up my screen here so we can take a quick look at that. In the meantime, do you have a special guest on the line before I start?
I have a special guest. Okay, I'm going to bring in a special guest right now before we get started. And hopefully we have Steve on the line. Steve, are you there?
Yes. Hey, Barry.
First of all, Steve, I really do thank you, because I know you're extremely busy. I just want everyone to understand what they're going to be learning over the next hour. Now, obviously, you don't have to give every detail away because we're going to be going through the step by step. But I know you've tried a lot of things online, and this was a standout strategy for you. Perhaps you can just share with everyone why it was a standout strategy and how hard it was for you to get the results that you've been generating.
Well, yes. Thank you for having me on the call. Yeah, I've been in internet marketing now for 15 years and have had little to no success. And I recently came across your course, and I bought it, and honestly, within 3 days of implementing it, I am now averaging about $250 a day selling physical products online using Facebook. I'm literally shocked. It's pretty incredible.
So within 3 days, $250 a day, and that's every day. And do you see that being the end of the line? And guys, we're going to be sharing with you this entire strategy that Steve is referring to. But we did share this training with our internal members a couple of weeks ago. Within 3 days, making $250 a day. Guys, would that be disappointing if within 3 days you could be making the equivalent of, say, $7,500 a month? Is that okay to get started? Anyone here interested in starting to make about $7,000 a month starting in 3 days' time? Would that be a problem? Is that okay? All right, people are interested. Steve, just to be clear about this, how difficult was it to implement of those 3 days? You have a massive team working with you there?
It was very easy. I've done it by myself. Just going through the training that you guys provided. The simplicity of it is huge. You guys show how to get great Facebook traffic, very cheap, that's highly targeted, It's truly amazing. I'm lost for words. I see it growing the next week. I'm adding, more products to my sites. It's something else.
Just one question before we get started. And everyone that's here that's listening to you are saying, well done, well done. I'd love to get even just $2,000 a month, Andrea is saying. That's a piece of cake. It's a walk in the park. I'm going to share with you why, Andrea, in just a couple of minutes. But my question to you, Steve, very, very simple. I want you to look forward 90 days. I mean, you just started this. Move forward 90 days. I want you to tell me what you think, conservative, don't overdo it here, conservative, boring, what do you think sort of money you should be making a day in sales?
Well, my goal for the next 60 days is to get up to $1,000 a day.
Okay, $1,000 a day within the next 60 days?
Yes.
All right.
And I see it being very achievable.
And I know, Steve, you've been very kind. Roger, I know that's something in terms of the mastermind, etc., what you're sharing with everyone. That's where Steve is today. That's a walk in the park, isn't it? I see Roger's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for Steve. It's great. He's taking action. Steve is taking action, and guys, what you're about to learn today, you'll be able to take the same kind of action and achieve this. So I'm excited for everyone who's joined us. I think it's going to be a great training session.
All right, so guys, we actually are packing this out now. So, I mean, we're about to get started. If you've got a pen and paper, and you would like to figure out how you can start making a couple of $100 in sales in 3 days' time, like Steve has. If you'd like to get to a point where you're making $1,000 a day, if you'd like to see how Roger did this, then give me a big yes in the chat box. Confirm you got a pen and paper. Once I get 600 yeses, we will get the ball rolling. So wait for everyone. Neil and Congyard and Beverly and Lorena, Gina, Lance, Mike, Don, Michael, Stephen, Patrick, Dale, Andrew, everyone saying yes, that's right. All right, let's get started with this. So, again, on behalf of Andrew and the team, welcome to this very special Social Video Spark bonus training for Social Video Spark and Explaindio members only. You're sitting today on an absolute gold mine with the Social Video Spark program. And today, we're going to show you why. Because what we're going to share with you today is what you're going to discover is a secret that you would never have seen before. In fact, this is something which is relatively new for us. It goes back all the way back to August, and it's flying out of control. And not only is it out of control now for us and what Roger's achieved, but it's completely out of control also for our students as well. We've got a small group of members who are absolutely crushing it. We just managed to get, because everyone else is working, making a lot of money, and Steve was very kind to take some time out of his schedule to tell you what he's been achieving recently. No one else other than a small group of our Inner Circle members is doing this. This is fresh. You will not see this anywhere else. You're going to get some underground training that's going to give you a totally unfair advantage over everyone else out there when it comes to e-commerce and Shopify. Shopify, write down the word Shopify, because literally with a couple of clicks of the mouse, you're going to be in a situation where you're going to be able to sell stuff online, practically sell anything that you want. We're going to share with you what the products you should be selling. We're going to show you how to do this from your home, literally with limited work. Roger, why don't you share with everyone how much work does it take to make a couple of $100 a day in profits from doing this strategy?
Well, once it's set up, it's very, it's an hour a day or less, very passive type of income as well. So the sales just start rolling in. I'm trying to take the screen here. I want to show everyone. Let's see. Can you hand this over to me? Oh, there we go. Here I am. I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of my updated numbers. We closed off closed off our September month here. So I just wanted to share with you guys some of the numbers and some of the things that you could potentially be looking at if you're doing this business, and how it started. So I don't want you to think that this took 2 years to start, but look at this. I'm going to share my screen here. So as you guys can see, I'm in my Shopify account with my sales, and as you can see, guys, like July, really kind of playing and dabbling into it. Here we're making like, 120, 385.